everybody, and welcome to Dead Age. This is a game I got a key for from Keymailer, and I wanted to check this out. It looks kind of interesting. It's a zombie apocalyptic kind of role-playing game, and it's got like turn-based elements. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and start into one, see if I can't do any good. I'm getting a lot of interesting games recently from different people and from different organizations and stuff like that. And I would really like your guys' input. If you guys would like me to play anything at all, feel free to tell me, because I'm always open to suggestions and I always love to do the best I can. So it looks like I'm going to have to start off as a student. And we're going to be Flog, and we're going to be a student, because it's the only thing I can do. And let's go ahead and start. So I've got, it seemed harmless at first. Scattered individuals were reporting gaps in memory, followed later by exorbitant highs of adrenaline. Scientists were baffled, and were unable to find an effective treatment. The zombie infestation spread quickly. The outbreak raged across the country and plunged the entire American continent into chaos. Governments and science failed to contain it. Now, all that matters is fighting to survive. The prologue. Okay, so this should help me at least understand how to play. You let your tired gaze wander along the horizon. It is lined with scattered plumes of smoke in the distance. You strain to digest the events of the last few hours. Lily, are you there? Are you all right? You look around frantically, but there is no sign of your sister. Not much time could have passed since the accident. You were thrown from your car and lost consciousness at the side of the road. I have to find her. She can't be far. The country road is littered with empty cars. No sign of any people until you spot two still figures in one of the more distant cars. Lily? Hello? No. Not again. A grisly figure is approaching you. You have seen its kind too often. Okay, I have to find my losses. Okay. In the last few hours, in the rampant chaos of people screaming and climbing over each other, you saw several of them amidst the confusion. The horrific vagrant lopes slowly and with little coordination. Your adrenaline and thoughts race. Feeling the onset of panic, you tear at your backpack to open it. Alright, inventory. In this menu, you can prepare for combat. First, you must equip a weapon, a club. You decide to arm yourself and return to the fight. The undead figure approaches slowly. You hear a deep gurgle. Just a few hours ago, you watched one of these creatures tear your brother apart. Not even a minute later, your brother opened his eyes, changed into one of these things. Alright, time to fight, I guess. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to attack. It was this very same club you used to ward off what your brother had become. Remnants of flesh and blood still mark the spot where you caved in his head. Okay. Attack. Unsteady bait. So this is what I was talking about with the turn-based stuff. Zombies can be tough, as you recently experienced. This one could severely injure or even kill you. You remember that you have another weapon in your pack. You remember that you can always change weapons during combat, and that this is sometimes essential to survival. You arm yourself with the old sidearm of your father, and look up to focus on your attacker. Okay, awesome. You realize that equipping new weapons takes up time. The approaching nightmare uses it to attack. Oh no, he sliced out at me! Die, you monster! You barely fight the pain to remain standing. Every weapon offers a range of uses once equipped. Clinging desperately to consciousness, you raise your gun to point it at your rotting opponent. Nicely done. You realize how lucky you were when your shot downs as the zombie. Each shot requires ammunition, of which you don't have much. At least you found something of use on the defeated creature. An undershirt! Alright, awesome. The shot fired has attracted other undead. They seem to sense your warm blood and flesh and drag themselves groaning toward you. You have just enough time to prepare your equipment. You open your pack. Alright, so let's go to gear. The bloodstained undershirt offers minimal protection from damage, but aren't I wearing something already? But whatever, okay. Let's go ahead and equip that. We'll go back to the fight. The undead have reached you Weak with only a few bullets remaining, you resolve to defend yourself to the last. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we got the thriller zombies right here. Let's go with bitten pedestrian. Ow. Are they all gonna get an attack? Jesus. Dishonorable discharge, that gave me a crit. Go to hell. Okay. Thank you, Sheriff. Alright, so I got a shirt. The armed stranger radiates an inner calm. The sheriff's uniform gives you the hope of having found an ally in this apocalypse. You should come with me. I could use another good man. Thank you, but I'm looking for my sister. She disappeared. Ah, you sure she's alive? The last few hours have seen more death than any other event in history. She has to be. She's tough. I lost consciousness and just woke up. No sign of her. Well, there's no driving on this road, with all the abandoned cars blocking it. I'll walk along the road with you and help you look. Take some ammo and a med kit. By the way, what's your name, boy? The boy isn't far off. You think to yourself as you open your pack, being a student hasn't really provided you with the experience to help you navigate this mess. You're aware that you're neither properly equipped nor ready to face the apocalypse. My name is Flog. Where are we going anyway? You got a camp not far from here. You can rest up and get your bearings, Flog. You decide to use your med kit. Your new med kit. Your medical inventory is limited, meaning you can only carry a finite amount of med kits and syringes. Alright. Alright, let's do that then. Go back to my gear. You should also reload your weapon. You can combine partially full clips. You do so with your pistol ammunition. Okay. Combine. You also found a better shirt. While the bloodstained undershirt protected you a little, this new shirt also increases your strength, which benefits your close combat. Okay. Once you've selected the according slot, equipable chest, this allows you to filter through your inventory. Okay. Okay, select that and equip. Okay. Now I can discard this. Can I not discard that? Okay, fine. Let's fight. Make it to the camp. Okay, attack. Oh, am I just... Your opponent is an undead nurse. You must find out your foe before you can be killed efficiently. You can find out more about anybody by selecting his name. And I'm gonna go ahead and just blow the fuck out of him, okay? The undead nurse still follows some muscle memory and instincts and can heal other undead. It can occasionally deal poison damage. Ooh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and attack the undead nurse then. Might be a good idea to... Alright, let's still attack the undead nurse. Because she can heal, and I'd really rather that not happen. Spew poison! Alright, cool. Alright. So I'm still doing okay. And let's just... Oh, he blocked a bullet! A zombie blocked a bullet. Well, he didn't block that, but whatever. You feel you have grown stronger. This would be a good time to assess your skills. You select your skill menu. Okay, that's great. Combat and job. A survivor may choose from a variety of skills. You have been awarded skill points which can be used to improve your combat and job skills. You choose a skill that appeals to you and leave the menu. Engineer, assault rifle, handgun. Weakens an opponent, uses little ammunition, does less damage than other ranged weapons. Survival, crafts, medical, and cunning. Let's do 2 medical. Okay, let's do a couple in melee, a couple in handgun, and let's do 1 in medical. Alright, let's go back to loot. So I got a toboggan. You find a crate. The lid seems to be connected to something inside by a wire of some sort. Okay, let's try to open it. Try to open. Let's make the sheriff do it. The sheriff approaches the crate for closer inspection. Phew, it wasn't easy, but I did it. Awesome, so I got materials. Flaw, keep an eye on that. Money is worth nothing anymore. Materials are the new currency. Use them to trade when dealing with a merchant. You leave the highway and start trekking through the wood. Luckily, the undead were few and far apart. When one appears, the sheriff makes quick work of a well-placed shotgun blast. You hanging in there? We'll be there soon. Still no sign of my sister. Where could she be? With luck, she's with the survivors that set up nearby. She might also have found her camp. You can rest up there. Alright, awesome. So, looks like I've got 2 Rager enemies. That's good. Also, let's go ahead and equip the toboggan. And we don't have anything else, so it looks like we're going to fight. We're here! Look out! The gunfire on the way here must have drawn a horde of 2. 2? Is that it? When a horde appears, you sometimes have to face several waves of undead. These encounters are more challenging and rewards. Protect the camp! Don't let them through the gate! How are we supposed to do that? There's so many! You're lucky I spotted you and your undead friends here. How'd you like this how'd you like this played, gentlemen? Trish, good timing! Go ahead, Flog, awaiting your instructions. What? Mine? Trish has a few advanced skills, but to use something as strong as her, Burning Volley, you need 2 action points. Action points are generated every round. Your AP are displayed in the upper left. Complex skills require 1 or more. Okay. Okay, the skill Combat Readiness, which raises your defense attribute, increases your AP. Use it now. Okay, so Medic, Combat Readiness, Trish. Alright, awesome. Alright, and what is it, me now? Right, let's go with Bitten Pedestrian. Trish has enough HP, she can use the skill Burning Volley now. This powerful ranged attack can hit multiple enemies at once. Okay, Burning Volley, all enemies. Nice! What the? No, it can't be. Is that his sister? With shock, you behold your enemy. Under the long and tangled hair lies the blood-soaked face of your sister. Her eyes blank and hungry. She didn't make it. That's her! What's wrong with him? He just found out he lost his sister. Lily! Don't lose focus. This isn't your sister anymore. You know that. You never get used to that. You are stunned with shock. In this state, you are unable to react and remain so until you are hit. Luckily, Trish can ease your pain with the skill First Aid. Okay, so awesome. So she's got the First Aid thing. Yeah, get me up off the ground. The shock of my sister being a zombie will help me out. Dishonorable discharge. That's fantastic. Is this me? Can I Burning Volley? I do have enough, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. This is a weird game. It's just so weird to think that I don't get it. Alright, so let's see. Let's have her attack Lily. And let's have me attack Lily. I should kill her. She's my sister. Damn, I'm so sorry, Flaw. Hang in there. Okay, so what do we gotta do? We gotta unsteady. Alright, and handgun attack unsteady vagrant. Awesome. Camp invasion, defend the camp. I got some tools. Okay. So day 1. There's the cantina. Dead Age automatically saves your game at the beginning of each day. Since this is a survival RPG, manually saving during a day is not possible. Choose your actions wisely. Aching. You wake up to see Trish sitting at the edge of your bed, watching you with sympathy. She leans down and gives you a blowjob. I mean, she leans down to hug you comfortably. Comfortingly, not comfortably, but you don't want to talk about your loss. You just want to get back to helping the camp. Vlog, we need new weapons. Come find me in the cantina and we can talk about the details. Alright, Someone new enters the cantina and smiles a nod at Trish. You hear he had found his way into the camp on his own. What might explain his good mood? Hey there, you two. It's a new day and I'm starving. How would you like to come and do something about it, huh? Flog could join you. We're running low on rations. Why don't you head to the highway and get to know each other? Bill looks at you expectantly. You can find out more about by speaking to Bill in the cantina. Okay, well that's not weird or nothing. Bill has munchies. Loot at least 3 car. Okay, so let's talk to him. Mission details. What have you got planned? We don't have anything. Anyway, we don't have anywhere near enough to eat. I figure you and I could go patrol the highway and check on some abandoned cars for anything that might help. Sounds good. Shouldn't be too hard. There are plenty of cars we haven't searched yet. Don't take too long or we'll start going hungry. Hungry survivors lose energy every day until it runs out, and you can imagine what that means. Let's try to avoid that, shall we? I suggest you take me into your group and we go pop a few trunks. Sounds like a plan, Frog? Relation to how did you meet the sheriff and Trish? I haven't known them for long. When everything started going bad, I hid in the woods. We ran into each other around the camp occasionally. I hope more people find their way here, although that means we'll need even more food. Alright, let's go later. Alright, cool. So we have to do that. Can I sell this? I can sell that to Bill? Do you really want to? Sure. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, awesome. Jobs. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, can we just... Okay, go back to the cantina. Back. There we go. Okay, so... Survivors can perform a job task to craft items, hunt for food, or guard against invaders. Okay, so I can set people up to do that. Gotcha. Alright, so Woods Day, Woods Night, Camp, Highway Night, Highway Day. Probably want to do Highway Day. Frequent finds, medical components, old clothing, old weapon parts. See, it says that we find food here, but it looks like we got to go to the highway anyway. Let's go travel to the highway. During the day, which is a little bit better than at night. You watch Bill as he eagerly scans for potential cars. He doesn't look like someone who can handle himself away from a buffet. You sit out worried that your survival rests on your shoulders alone. Alright. Looks like we got 2 things that we got a Sears sucker? Okay, anyway, we're going to go ahead and pause it here. So this is Dead Age, I am Flog, and in the next one, we're going to fight with Bill and try to get him some food. But anyway, thank you guys very much for joining me. Remember to hit that like button, comment, and of course, subscribe. Are you gaming? Well, you should be. So get out there, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. In the darkness, but no, it was just a chair. I got scared by a chair, guys.